Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another DIY thing you can do at home for a super aesthetic prop for your Instagram photos. I told you in my last DIY video that I had another one coming, which I was super excited about. It is here, it is that day. Welcome to this video. So what it is this. I saw on the Prada campaign at the moment, I think it is, or the last season, I can't actually remember, they did lots of pictures on it, insert them here, with the Prada wrapping of flowers. I was like, this is amazing, I love this, where can I get it? Don't know where you can get it, don't know if you can even get it. But then I was like, I can make that myself. That is so easy to make. I love the trend, or it's not really a trend right now, but I love wrapping flowers in newspaper anyway. So I thought it's almost a take on that. So we're going to be making these. So they're custom flower wraps basically. So I've done two, these two here. You'll see obviously when I do them. You can obviously do this of whatever you want. I've obviously just chosen to do Prada and Celine because they're kind of my aesthetic and I really love the brands and the logoing. The logoing? Is this a word? I'm not sure. The logo that they use and also the pictures and the campaigns. I think they have really lovely images. You could of course do this for something totally different. You could do this of, say you wanted to give your best friend some flowers, you can just print some paper with like their face or photos of you guys together and wrap the flowers in them to give to them. I think that's like such a cute idea for a gift. Mother's Day, Father's Day. Do we get father's flowers? Yeah, why not? Anything like that. I think a super just like personal touch to giving someone flowers. So this is how I've done it because I wanted to do it as props for photos, but obviously take it and do with it what you can. It's so simple. We're gonna get straight into it right now.
Okay, so you're going to need some kind of computer. I use Photoshop to do this. There is definitely other things you could do it on. First of all, I'm going to just get a plain white A3 landscape piece of paper because that is what I'm going to be printing on. Then I'm going to go into Google and I'm going to type in Celine campaigns because that's the one we're going to be doing first. Then you're going to get a shit ton of images of Celine campaigns, because that's what we typed in. And you're basically just going to choose the ones you like and drop them into Photoshop. I chose like 4 or 5 probably, and I just put them all into Photoshop ready. And I did choose some black and white and some nude tones, but I tried to keep them kind of cohesive. This one I absolutely love, but I didn't like the left side, I only liked the right side. So I just went ahead and cropped it. And again with this one, I only liked the black and white section, so again I just went and cropped that. And then I just dragged and dropped them onto our A3 sheet that we've got ready. Originally I was going to put like 4 or 5 images on one sheet, but then I realised that wasn't actually going to work. So for this sheet I just did 3 images. As you can see here, I'm trying the 4th and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't right, no. So I got rid of that one and then I kept it as just these 3 on this particular paper. Flatten the image so it's all cohesively together. Then you just want to print it. So print A3. If you can't do A3 and you can only print A4, then you could still do this. It probably would just take a bit longer. Does anyone else always get this on their printer? It says you need to replace the ink and it says do you want to just print anywhere and you just say yes because you live life on the edge. So then I printed it out and the ink was fine and this is what it came out like. I love this anyway, like I feel like you could just put this in a frame and it would look really cool. So that is the first one. Look how impatient I am. So that is the first one printed. As I said, you could just do this with A4. You'd have to print more sheets. That is the first one. Moving on to the second one, I used this image, which I love. I really like the tones of this one. And then I paired it with this one, but I kind of didn't want it to be the same direction. And also, I wasn't overly keen on the person. I just really liked the grey colour. So I actually ended up flipping it like on its side. Like this, so it kind of almost cropped the person out and you just got the grey with the Celine because I just thought that looked really cool. So that is what I did for this one, and then again I went and flattened the image and then I printed it landscape A3. So like this one you could just print 2 A4s for example, and then this one came out like this. Still didn't replace the ink, still came out absolutely fine. Honestly, sometimes I think printers just tell you need to replace ink when you're just not really quite ready. Okay, so then we took our flowers. I've just got these white roses. We've got 3 sheets. I printed 2 of one and then 1 of the other. So this is 3 A3 sheets. And then I decided how I'd want them laid out, and like just think in your head what's gonna cover what. And then you can see I laid it out like this, and then I literally just rolled the flowers up like so. And then I fastened with a sellotape. The thing I love most about these is they're going to come out different every single time you do them. Even this print, these 3 prints that I've done, if I layered them differently when I wrapped them, they would come out totally different as well, which I think is really cool because each one is just totally unique. So this is the first one done. This is what the finished product looks like. I really love the tones of it. I think they work really well with the white roses, especially that like the trouser colour and stuff. I think it looks really, really cool. So this is just me trying to demonstrate that they look nice, and here's them propped up against my mirror. La mer. La mer. And then here's me showing you what they look like when you hold them in my dressing gown. I kind of live in my dressing gown. And then I did the exact same thing for Prada. So I did this one that I printed, and then I also did one other one, and I did the same thing. I printed that one I just showed you once, and then I printed this one twice. I really like the left side of this one. I think it's a really cool image, and it works really, really well. So I printed those, and then this is what this one looks like. I like this one so much as well because from this angle it looks like this, like as you can see, but then if you turn it over the other way, which hopefully, yep, there you go, you see this part, so it makes it look like almost a completely different setting, which I absolutely love. Again, me just demonstrating you holding them in my dressing gown. This is Tashi at home. This is what I do when I do creative stuff. So that is how easy it is to do. Back to the other Tashi.
Okay guys, so that's how quick and easy it is to do these really cool aesthetic, Instagrammable flower wraps, which is just the best props ever. You can keep them, like if you're using it for Instagram photos like myself. I probably will actually make some for friends as gifts when I give flowers to them. But for now, they obviously stay. So the flowers, obviously you have them and then you put them in water because you want to keep them alive as long as possible. But you can use the cones over and over. Like just take them off, and I've been just like stacking mine in like this, so in each other. That's really loud, isn't it? Just stack them in each other like that, and then they'll keep their shape better. But obviously you could make like shitloads of these and just stack them up, and then you've got them available if you want to use them for photos, or if you want to give them to a friend as flowers. Like, sick idea, right? So I really hope you found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you liked this DIY. Tag me on Instagram at Tashietinks if you do recreate the design and you use it in any of your photos. I would love to see it as always. And that's everything for today, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.